But he's going to win it this year, Prem, easy.
Oh! Do you know what I mean? Got the rice boy on the scarf. I'm buzzing for the day, yeah.
Would you go in that dressing room right now and sack him?
Not today. I'll give him till the end of the season. Yeah, tomorrow.
Hat-trick, no?
You reckon?
I'm smelling. I can,
What does that even mean?
This is Opinion Under Review, and that is the Emirates. Today, I'm outside the Emirates with Super 6 talking to the Arsenal fans about the big talking points. Is Arteta the man for the job? Have they signed the right striker? Arsenal fans are often talking a lot online, but can they keep that energy up in the red chair? I put it to you, Arteta isn't a winner, he's just a nearly man.
To be completely honest, I actually agree with you.
Whoa! Here we go.
Yes, the squad depth is much better this season, but is he a winner?
I can see it in your eyes, you don't think he is? I can see it in your eyes, James, you don't think he's a winner?
I want to say he's a winner.
I can see it in your eyes as well, you don't believe it, you know it's true.
It's tough because you want this season. I think we'll do it. Until the beginning of this season, I was like, is he the Gareth Southgate of club football? You know,
Yeah,
bring in the fans back.
He's improved, Jay. The projects,
everybody.
yeah, but it's that final step, yeah. I think that's a great comparison.
I don't think you can really say that. When I first really started getting into football, we were terrible.
Yeah.
I don't really understand how bad we actually were.
Troy, he's done a great job, but nearly.
Yeah, but of course, I don't think we could say that from when we've been. If I was homeless and someone gave me money, I'm not going to be like, oh, this guy's nearly a winner. I was just homeless like 2 seconds ago. I can't really say that. But we just need to give him time.
No.
I bet 2 more seasons. He isn't a winner, but I think he's what we need.
Yeah, he's come close, and hopefully he could get over the hump. Yeah.
Do you believe he will, though?
Yes, I believe so.
You hesitated then. That was a big hesitation. I don't know if I believe you, Jay.
Yeah, well,
I think you secretly think what I think.
I'm an optimist that's masquerading.
Yeah, but sometimes optimists are crazy.
Yeah. I'm a bit of a pessimistic individual as well.
It's been it's 3
Well,
seasons.
he hasn't shown it, has he?
He hasn't shown it. It was Pep's number 2.
Yeah.
He's seen it.
Look at England. We've gone, okay, we actually need that guy to get us over the line, a Tuchel.
Yes.
Because as great, like Southgate's, like you said, been amazing, give us great times, but can he get us over the line? He's shown us he can't.
3 or 4 seasons now without a trophy.
Okay.
So I think this year we have no excuses. We have a striker.
Yeah.
We have good depth. So I think this year is a great opportunity to win at least 2 or 3 maybe cups.
Which trophies are they?
Premier League, I think.
I'm going to click my fingers and you become owner, director, everything of Arsenal. How long are you giving him?
This season.
Let's say he just wins the League Cup. Do you still think replace, or is that improving? He can get over the line and win a trophy. It's a tough question, isn't it?
That's a loaded question.
That's what we're doing.
Loaded question, but I mean, some type of silverware, I think, to justify what he's got. But for me, it would be a Premier League or the FA Cup
or Champions League,
and then Champions League.
I agree.
My God, we got one. We got one.
I'm saying it. Look, he's had all these years. He's spent all this money. And what we've got to show for it.
It's like he's read my mind.
Like, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I've obviously seen you online, and I agree with you. It's just not good enough.
So what's your solution then? Would you sack him today? Would you go in that dressing room right now and sack him?
Not today. I'll give him till the end of the season. Yeah, tomorrow.
Right, so I've spoken to a few people already, and more than I thought actually agree with me. So it's a bit boring, to be honest. They just agree with me. I'm like, yeah, I'm right. I know I'm right. Oh no, he's massive as well. Right, we're with Kurt, who's just set off camera. He's going to give me some beans, so I want to hear what he's got to say about this.
Why do you think he's not a winner, first of all?
Because he's never won. Don't you dare...
FA Cup?
You're not claiming an FA Cup with Emery's squad, surely.
So
you're
saying Slot's won it with Klopp's squad?
No, he's won a Premier League.
Yeah, but he's won something with Klopp's squad.
Okay, but for Arsenal Football Club in 6 years, is just an FA Cup with all the money you've spent and all the time he's had.
Look at that squad that he's won it with, right? Obviously, I get that there's a bit of like, he's not won it for X amount of years with that squad.
Okay.
But he's had a massive rebuild. He's had issues galore.
Right.
Look at where we're at now with the best defence in practically the world.
Yeah,
right?
I agree. So then he should be winning then?
Well, past 2 years has been a bit rough, right?
Yeah.
But he's going to win it this year, Prem. Easy.
Oh!
Easy. Easy.
God, we've got a special one for you now. The pitch side editor's in. He's finally going to get a chance on camera to tell me I'm wrong, but he can't. He won't be able to do it.
Arteta isn't a winner, just a nearly man.
What? What does that even mean?
Well, he doesn't win. He just nearly gets there, like semi-final, second. Oh, we didn't get over the line. We're against the mighty Man City.
First of all, I'd like to say that this isn't set up. Yeah. He didn't text me and say, come on this. I literally was walking down the road and he's just here. Like, what's going on? Up the pitch side, though.
I think you're the best team in the league.
Yeah.
But that's my whole point about the Man City game here, the Liverpool game away. I think you're better than them, and you go there and you yourselves. If Arsenal Football Club are happy that their managers.
So you're changing the goalpost now.
No, I'm not changing nothing.
You are. You're saying it's your standards, right? That is the question.
But it's part of him being a winner.
He is a winner. He's won.
He's won a COVID FA Cup. He's won with a team that wasn't his.
Your thing is, has he won? He's won.
Okay, then he's right. He's won. He's a winner.
So you're saying he just comes second every year?
I just don't think he's a winner. He doesn't win. He's shown me nothing.
What do you mean? He's won trophies?
What? What trophies? Don't you dare say Community Shield. I will smash this microphone.
We've won the Community Shield. What's he on about? Can't actually say he's not a winner.
Why?
If he has won a trophy.
You're not seriously claiming that. Come on. I want about like your Arsenal Football Club. Like, even I wouldn't claim that as West Brom.
West Brom wouldn't claim it.
I'm talking about a big
West Brom.
No, 5-time FA Cup winners.
He's saying West Brom, but he's actually a Tottenham fan. So this guy picks up Tottenham.
That. They already want to beat me up round here. Come on, so you're going to win this season. What are you going to win?
We're going to win the Champions League.
Oh my God! Oh my God, we're going to cut it there.
What are you doing here? What's going on?
Right, that's enough Arteta. I think we're going to move on to the next debate, which is Keres was the wrong striker to sign. Now, I'll be honest, I don't fully agree or disagree with this, so I'm open to being convinced. So, can the Gooners convince me? So I'm here with Mike Schneider from Boston. He's going to tell me why Keres is the right signing.
Keres is an absolute rhino.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
I mean, his work rate is insane. The problem right now is that he doesn't have a balance.
Owen, how are we, mate? You're
sweet, man.
Fully Arsenal
man, I'm always in there. Do you know what I mean? Got the rice boy on the scarf. I'm buzzing for the day,
Keres was the wrong striker to sign.
Absolutely not.
Tell me why.
Come on, man. I mean, he's got that raw, like number 9, that old school. You know what I mean? He's got that physical energy. He's got that battle. He's got that determination. He's got that layoff. He's got he can bring it down. You know what I mean? He's that guy. He's that guy. And
can he though? I think he's quite. I don't think he's that neat with his hold-up play.
All the thing is we haven't had that for what 2-3 years. Yeah.
So you're happy with all the signings as well as Keres?
He could have done better than Keres.
Oh, there we go. We got him.
He's not the best of the best.
Yeah. She could have gone for Isaac. Was that not a better one, maybe?
No.
No. Keres is better.
I think
Oh, that's craziness here outside the Emirates.
He has more experience.
Yeah. Okay.
So I play a decent level on a Saturday, and I play up front myself. I think we've got to give him a bit of time, to be honest, to adapt to how Mick Arteta wants to play. I think he's got at least a season to get going, but the situation we're in, we haven't really got a chance.
You got no backup, have you? Yeah.
So I think if everyone gets behind him and he gets a couple of goals, I think he could get fine.
Listen, we all expect kind of instant now, don't we? Everything has to be immediate. You know, the guy's hold
the way of the world, Amazon, Deliveroo, we all want it now.
Right. You're absolutely right. But I think the signs are there. His strength, his physique. For me, the signs are great.
Right, we got another Tom, so he's definitely going to know what he's on about here. Convince me now, Keres is the right striker and he's the right signing you've made this summer to win the league or the Champions League or both.
We'll win everything, mate.
Everything?
Yeah, apart from the Carabao Cup, not the Carabao Cup though.
So Arteta's after 6 years of nothing, you're going to win the treble?
Definitely. Yeah, but I think we've just got so many goal scorers now.
Okay, so you're saying it's not even just going to be because of him?
He's not an out-and-out goal scorer. I'd say he's just going to assist in everything.
Tell me how many goals he's going to score.
He's going to score 22 goals.
Specific, I like it.
With 6 assists. He's not an out-and-out goal scorer.
22 goals.
Oh my God, very specific. And you're going to win the league?
3 offside goals. And we're going to win the league.
The treble, you said. You said the treble?
Mate, guarantee it.
Top man.
Come back to this.
Cheers, Tom. Thanks for coming on, mate.
He's really missing King Kai.
Yeah? I personally think if Havertz was fit in the big games, he'd start.
He absolutely would. When we bought Keres, I said it, not to you, but to anyone who's listening, that he's clearly nervy. He's not breathing through his eyes like he did in the Portuguese league. And even against Olympiacos, which should have been more familiar for him to be in the Champions League, he was still looking nervy.
Before this season, have you watched a lot of Gyökeres?
I mean, I see the reels and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you know, he banged in like 1 million goals in like 50 games, whatever it was. Do you know what I mean?
I watched a lot of him at Coventry, and
I mean, look, everyone's got to come from somewhere, right? Do you know what I mean? You see players at different teams. Do you know what I mean?
But he was also at Brighton and couldn't get in the team there in the Premier League. I think, and like you say, you are right. People do. Look at Ian Wright was playing non-league before he. Yeah,
Jamie Vardy.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's the one.
I completely hear that. I think he is a powerhouse, and I think like today, West Ham, I expect him to score 1 or 2. I think
hat trick, no?
You reckon? Maybe 4.
I see it.
So you're confident he can become?
Yeah, of course. I feel like, you know, we're looking good, man. We're looking good.
So I'm wrong then. He's the right striker.
You are wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna say you're wrong. You're wrong.
You're wrong. I like
Of course, man. All my love, man. Top man. Always, yeah.
I think from what was available, it's difficult. He's not really my type of number 9. He's very clunky.
He is, and he's not neat.
No.
But does that matter if he sticks him in the onion bag?
Doesn't matter. It depends. If he gets you 20 to 30 goals in all comps, then that's what he needs.
Is he gonna?
Probably.
He's a goal scorer and he runs in behind, and it gives him a lot of things to do, and it gives him a lot of things in his arsenal.
Yeah.
Excuse the pun.
Hey, there we go.
It gives him a lot of weapons in his arsenal. Do you know what I mean? As the season progresses, I think he's just going to flourish.
You just think he's going to improve?
I think he's going to flourish. I think Newcastle made a great signing in Voltemada. I was quite excited that Newcastle signed him. I wanted Voltemada.
Oh, really?
Because looking at young players and things like that, football coach myself, so I look at a lot of players.
Oh, nice! Wow, I'd never heard of him. I genuinely never heard of him.
Nick Voltemada.
He's been good, hasn't he, at Newcastle since coming in?
I look at quite a few players.
So if you could click your fingers, would you swap?
No.
Right, that's enough talk about Gyökeres. We need to go back to Arteta. Let's try and rile the Gooners up outside the Emirates.
I knew this was going to be. I knew this is what it was going to be when I saw you. I knew this is what it was going to be.
There's no agenda here. There's no
There is an agenda. There is an agenda. You know what? I'm inclined to agree with it slightly. You know, we've not won anything yet, so I see where it comes from. But I wouldn't want anybody else. At the minute, it's not do or die this season.
Okay.
I don't think it's make or break.
Okay, you don't think that?
I don't think it's make or break.
Yeah.
I'll be very disappointed. Well, I am disappointed when Arsenal fans say that. Look, it's one of the things. Look where he's got us. Look where he's got us. I know we're always riding second.
You're
at the
now
minute.
one of the best teams in Europe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't know whether you're being sarcastic.
No, you are. I think
we are, and I think the squad we got now, we definitely are.
Going on the recent years, yeah. But I think that this year we've got a totally different squad.
Are you firm on that then? You have to win this year.
I don't think I'm happy with a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup.
I think I do agree with that.
We've spent too much to be settling for that.
You're too far down the line of. I think you're now the best team.
In my opinion, Arteta, you give him free rein, he'll get a top job in Europe.
You really think a Liverpool or a Man City would take Arteta? You don't. I know you don't. I can see it in your face.
Yeah, you might have got me out there, but maybe not Liverpool. But you know what? City, like Pep.
Because of the Pep Arteta, I still don't think they would, mate. Honestly, I think you're a massive football club. That's why people hold you to these standards, and that's why people compare you to these other teams and managers. Last season, I thought was poor in the league, really poor. The narrative was always, it's just Pep City are amazing. Then last year, they're nowhere to be seen, and you still don't win it.
Yeah.
So it's like. Yeah. When will it happen then? If it's not going to happen last season, when's it going to happen?
Yeah, it's a really good point. Like, I didn't expect Slot to come in and Liverpool to like hit the ground running, but they did. You know, they had a good foundation.
Yeah.
I think we got hit with a lot of injuries. I don't want to use that excuse.
You did.
We overuse it a lot, but I mean, you look at other teams.
Well, that's why you've signed so many players in the summer.
Yeah, and I think this is like the next stage for us. We needed squad depth.
Yeah.
It also let us down in 22-23 when we lost Saliba. We were playing holding at the back against City, got bad 4-1.
Yeah.
Etihad, you know. So this season, though, moving on to this season, I've taken a long route around to get here, but I think we do have to win something major.
If we weren't getting better every year, then it would be a worry, but we're just constantly getting there, and it's only going to be a matter of time before something comes. I do think he's not a nearly man, and I think soon enough you're going to see
it. How soon this season? Are you doing it this season?
See, I don't want to get clipped for this.
Nah. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, I do think this season something's coming.
Premier League? Champions League?
Not too much now. I can see a little FA Cup. Maybe I'll take a little like domestic cup double.
I think it's time to move on and go and get one of the managers where you're almost guaranteed to get over the line.
I partially agree with that. I am one of the very few that are Arteta out if we don't get it over the line this year.
I don't think that's a crazy thing to say, though.
There have been many managers before with very, very big sides in the Premier League that they've had managers that get them to a final of a Champions League, final of an FA Cup, right in the Premier League title race, and they just don't get it over the line. They bring in that man with either experience or they get someone in that can get it over the line, that can do it. I have full faith in Arteta, and I would love him to be the guy, especially as what he's brought to Arsenal and the fan base.
Yeah, I was going to say you're a completely different club since he took over. I appreciate that and accept that. Right, I've just been here for the last 3 hours. I will admit, some good discussions. Online Arsenal fans are very different to in-person stadium-going Arsenal fans. They actually know their stuff. I'll be honest, the Gyökeres things, I was starting to turn. However, he's still a nearly man, and they won't win under Arteta.